Like seismographs, biennials reflect current global art discourses, and they play an important role for the production of art. The term biennial initially refers simply to exhibitions that take place every 2 years, but generally also includes triennials and quadrennials. Well, the biennialization boom of the 1990s saw a paradigmatic shift from a largely Eurocentric art world to a strengthening of the global perspective on cultural discourses. Currently, there are more than 300 biennials for contemporary art worldwide, and they exist on every continent, including the Antarctic. Founded in 1895, the mother of biennials, La Biennale di Venezia, is still probably the most important event for contemporary international art production. The commissioner for the German pavilion for the past 50 years has been the IFA, which has a focus on biennial promotion and also initiated this study. But because of the large number and the extreme diversity of biennials, it is a big challenge for funding institutions to design funding of biennials according to their real needs. So my study aims at a survey of the promotion of biennials in order to identify both obstacles and potentials in the realization of biennials. And this includes questioning evaluation criteria of biennials, such as success measured in terms of scope, size, or visibility, and replace these with considerations with regard to sustainability, which is our topic today. One focus of the study is on biennials of the global south, especially biennials of the African continent. And due to their small budgets and the fact that they mostly do not receive any state support, specific needs become particularly clear here. In addition, numerous new biennials have been founded on the African continent in recent years, so that certain trends are emerging. So here, for example, the Abidjan Green Art in Côte d'Ivoire, which takes up ecological aspects by programmatically raising awareness of environmental issues through the small number of participating artists, the choice of natural materials, and the production of artworks in situ. In terms of sustainability, a particularly interesting example is the photo biennial Rencontre de Bamako in Mali. Founded in 1994, it is one of the most important Pan-African art events together with the Dakar Biennial. Previously, it was co-produced by organizers in Mali and the Institut Français, but much of the organization and especially the production was based in Paris, an aspect that has been heavily criticized from a decolonial perspective. So in 2019, for the first time, the entire production, including the printing of the photographs, was moved to Mali. So empowerment, emancipation processes, and the promotion of the local creative sector are crucial factors here. So by creating and using local resources, longer-term effects can be achieved for the creative industries in the region. Inclusiveness and accessibility of art are issues that are also addressed through the realization of art projects in public spaces. Thus, we see an example here by reaching out to the urban space, a part of the population that normally does not have access to contemporary art is also reached. In this sense, another exciting example is the Lubumbashi Biennial, which takes place in the middle of the Democratic Republic of Congo and far away from other centers for contemporary art. By virtue of its location alone, it plays an important role for the infrastructure of contemporary art in the region. It also gains particular relevance by addressing socio-politically relevant discourses and issues. Here we see an artwork photographed by David Chongo, Blackout Poetry from 2019, which deals with the colonial past and exploitation processes in the region, which is rich in natural resources. So in the context of the debate on sustainability of biennials, local contexts in particular are increasingly gaining importance. The inclusion of the local population, participation, and collective practices are also playing a role in this performance we see here by two artists with residents of a working class neighborhood. For the sustainable development associated with biennials, education and capacity building activities are also crucial. from programs with school children to know-how for festival management or curatorial knowledge. For example, the Lubumbashi Biennial is also developing numerous initiatives, mentoring programs for young artists, workshops, like here the master classes for photography in collaboration with the Academy of Arts in Kinshasa. And against the backdrop of a lack of training opportunities for photography locally, they are an important initiatives in the area of professionalization. A final topic for today is the aspect of co-creation and networks. Co-creation is an approach that aims to implement multiple perspectives and fair partnerships in creative processes. Collaborative activities based on equal dialogue are important to increase the mutual understanding. For example, IFA has currently revised its touring exhibitions, as seen here with the exhibition Are You For Real?, which was conceived with the artist Paula Nascimento from Angola and will be further developed in the coming years with diverse actors in different locations. The creation of biennial alliances and transnational collaborations also represent a crucial contribution to institutionally testing new forms of international solidarity and to enhance knowledge transfer. So in this context, artist residency and co-commissions can help to strengthen intercultural dialogue and to promote artists. Because after all, who creates the art that is shown at biennials? It is the artists, who all too often receive little or no fees. This is another aspect that should be considered in funding strategies to implement equitable and sustainable approaches to biennial funding, so that art can flourish. Thank you.